All right, now we're recording, Michael. We weren't previously.
Oh, okay. Does that? I mean, so recording now.
You're thinking, how is he going to twist this? How is he going to make it work?
Yeah.
Oh man.
You were exhilarated. You were legit exhilarated. I could tell
By what?
by that game, by Guitar Hero Live.
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah.
I don't know how they. I don't know. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, you got sucked in, and I got sucked in. I was just fucking watching.
Well, you know, I knew how crazy when I saw the video for Guitar Hero. So they have Guitar Hero Live. What are the two distinctions?
Do you have Guitar Hero TV? Is that what you're talking about?
Yes. So what they call Guitar Hero Live is their regular track list
Right.
and campaign, which involves playing songs, right?
Yeah.
And unlocking them in basically the classic way. That's how it used to work, right?
Yeah.
You'd play shows that had set playlists, and you'd unlock those, then you could have them in quick play. I'm surprised that they didn't unlock everything for quick play at the outset, because that's typically a complaint people have. But then you would never have seen all this stuff.
You would miss that presentation, which is, I mean,
right. When you
I've
go
never
from
seen
set to
anything
set,
like it.
it's one thing to choose one track and then go do it.
Yeah.
It's another thing to see that it's all a part of a single show.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, FMV was bad because of who was doing it.
Right. Yeah. As I was watching it, I was like, "This is FMV, but
Right?
this isn't like Sega CD FM. This isn't Sewer Shark
No.
or Quick Draw McGraw, whatever the fuck." Like, that was really cool.
I'm just flabbergasted. And
Yeah, I am beyond impressed by that game.
that's shocking. And I got to say, it's worth it to just let it ride.
To see the negative, the crowd
Yeah,
turn.
exactly. So I guess we need to make some concession to the person who is listening to this but doesn't know what we're talking about.
Do we?
Yes.
So normally when you're playing, they've filmed concerts from the guitarist's point of view.
Well, they invented bands.
They invented bands and then filmed concerts from the guitarist's point of view.
Correct.
And they must have filmed at least two. One where you're doing great and the crowd is loving you, and one where you're not doing well and the band hates you and the crowd hates you.
That's right. And so letting it go. So I was letting it go. I was stopping play just so I could see the shift.
Yeah.
Because it feels bad. Like when I was on stage with those Portland folksters.
Portland Orchestra.
Yeah, the Portland Orchestra. And then the nice lady who had been playing the mandolin with the flowers in her hair turned on me. And then Cymbal Lady.
Cymbal Lady was not impressed
At the very end.
with your shit.
No, but it wasn't. It was perfect.
Yeah.
Like it was executed flawlessly. Like it didn't seem like an act.
No, it didn't feel like an act.
Yeah, and that's just down to the people they chose and basically the scenario they created,
Yeah.
For them to do this.
But everyone is killing it. When you look down into the pit and you see the kids down in the audience screaming and reaching out for you, like all those kids. I mean, I guess they're at a concert. I mean, that band is playing that song.
Wow.
They probably don't have to act too much.
No, it's fun. And I think it feels good, right?
Yeah, and then Guitar Hero TV, which is essentially just music videos.
Well, yeah, well, it's
That you can
MTV.
play. It's MTV, but you can play along with it.
Yeah, you play along with MTV. It's like an MTV jukebox. You know what it's like? Maybe it wasn't nationwide. It certainly
box?
wasn't global. Exactly.
I fucking remember the box.
Well, of course, we remember the box.
Yeah, I bought a couple things on the box.
What did you buy?
Dennis Leary's Asshole song.
Asshole we oh we oh we
Yeah.
oh we oh we oh we oh.
And Sir Mix-a-Lot's Baby Got Back.
Was it Baby Got Back or was it Put Him on the Glass?
No, I didn't buy Put Him on the Glass. Maybe I bought Put Him on the Glass.
Because the reason I ask is because
That was MC Hammer Put Him on the Glass.
no, Put Him on the Glass is the sequel to Baby Got Back.
I think MC Hammer did Put Him on the Glass.
Okay, now historically, has challenging my memory of events
No, it hasn't worked
been
out well.
an earner for you? Okay. Just trust me. The reason I'm bringing it up is because you know what I used to get up to on Fridays.
Sir Mix-a-Lot put him on the glass. All
Right.
Well, MC Hammer came back with another song in that
Pumps
period.
and a bump. Pumps and a bump.
Pumps and the bump.
We like the girls with the pumps and the bumps. Hey.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Right?
Yep.
I can help you. Just rely upon me. Anyway, yeah, you'd be up late, not entirely of your own mind, and then you would turn to the box. And I remember there was a time where Put Them on the Glass came up no less than 5 times in rapid succession.
Yeah.
And I mean, it started to feel like we lived inside the video. That was the entirety of the world was just.
They're testing the fire alarms here.
Okay, well that explains the hissing we heard before.
Yeah.
It was not the hissing of a great serpent.
I don't know how long they're gonna beep.
Yeah, because basically it was either they were either flushing the pipes,
Yeah.
or it was Nidhogger,
The Great Serpent King.
the serpent that gnaws at the root of Yggdrasil, which probably isn't pronounced like that. I'm not sure anyone knows how.
Probably not. They need to stop testing it. It works. It absolutely works. You can turn it off now.
Maybe if it only goes on for 10 minutes, they're like, well, somebody's going to finish watching The Flash. No, listen, I'll leave when it's time.
And then you burn.
Right. You catch on flames.
Do they not understand that we have to record a podcast?
I don't know. It's very... I would describe this klaxon as all-encompassing.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Turn off the fucking alarm.
I feel like it is boring into my forebrain. And then there's the flashing also.
Maybe the firemen get a kick out of this.
Oh, they delight in it.
All right. It's off.
They delight in it. It's
well,
off for now.
We should write a strip while it's not going.
Well, I agree. It's sort of like writing a strip when it's not going, for lack of a better term.
It's basically the same thing. I think we should write the hell was that noise?
I don't know. Now we've got some kind of rhesus monkey colony out back. What the fuck? Is there a portal around here? Is organisms just
I was going to
slurping
say
out?
we should do the Tanix comic.
Tanix the Scarred.
Yeah.
Totally.
Tanix has no house.
But what did you say at the time when you were like, Tanix, like, how do you do it, man?
Oh, yeah. Well, the idea that his vandals are there, and they're like, man, every night, Tanix, you go out there, and you give it your all. You jam their comms, you know?
Yeah.
You shoot them, and it's fresh every night for you. How do you maintain it?
Exactly. I mean, how do you do that? How do you maintain?
And Tanix is like, yeah, sure. It's the Guardians again, over and over again. Here come 3 more Guardians. But you know what?
Yeah, right into the catch.
You ask me how I do it? Because I think that you got to think about it this way, right? For one of those Guardians, it could be their first time. It could be that Guardian's first time. And he wants to make sure.
No, maybe it's his first time.
Maybe it's his first time.
So we had started with the idea that he has to sort of like get all of his shit cleaned up between these runs.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Pile up those explosive space barrels. All right. To bring up some more explosive space barrels from storage.
Yeah.
And get another wolf walker.
Turn on the lift distortion field. Turn the lift distortion field back on. Catch just above.
Or it's off. It's something.
Yeah.
Something's happening with this distortion field. Man, you do it every time.
All right, guys. Good run. That was great. I felt a lot of energy. Next group's coming through in about 5 minutes. So let's get the barrels in place.
Yeah. You could even
turn on the lift distortion field. Tanix, how do you do it? Do what? Every time. You give it 110%. Never see you tired.
Is it one of his vandals or is it a dreg?
Could be a drag, yeah.
They're both. I mean, I bet the dregs are a little intimidated by Tanix.
Probably.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I bet a dreg. I just got all he could do would be like, Listen, Tanix, I got a lot of respect for you.
He's just happy to be on stage with
Exactly. He respects his hustle.
Tanix. Yeah.
Is it Tanix, or does he call him Tanix the Scarred?
You can call him Tanix the Scarred.
Tanix the Scarred. How do you do it, man? Every night.
Every time. Every time, because it's just multiple waves, right?
Oh, yeah. Every time. Just bam, bam, bam.
You bring your A game.
All right. Good run, everybody. Good run. Let's get the barrels set back up.
Vandals, I'd love to see a little more hustle next time.
Yeah. Vandals. What's that? Elite Vandals?
Elite Vandals.
That's what they're called, right?
Or maybe drag. Maybe
Yeah.
he's drag. Let's see the hustle. I want to see the hustle.
Yeah, I mean, is drag plural and singular?
I think so. You fight drag.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
fight a drag.
Right. Drag, I want to see the hustle this time. Stick and move. Tanix the Scarred, how do you do it, man? Every time.
Every time you go out there,
You leave it all in the
you
field.
leave it all on the field.
Yeah, how do you do it, man? Do what?
Bring your A game every round.
Don't
Don't you get tired? Have you ever had an off night?
How do you
I mean, you
bring...
see the same thing over. You see the same thing over and over again.
You bring your A game every fucking night. The Guardians come in and you make magic.
Make magic. How do you? You never know. That's right. I give 110% every night. You know why? Because could be that Guardian's first time. And doesn't he deserve that?
Doesn't he deserve our best? It's no. You have to end it on like maybe it's his first time, right?
Okay.
The Guardians roll in here and you just make magic. Look at it like this.
Like, don't you ever feel like maybe not jamming the comms one night? Just skipping it? Sure, I could skip the comms.
Oh yeah, I could skip the comms. I could leave him. I could leave the comms going. Oh sure, I could leave the comms going.
No, we could pass right by the tank.
Yeah. There has to be something about it's a wolf walker, right?
Is it? That sounds right.
Yeah. So people call them spider tanks, but I think they're wolf walkers, right?
Yeah.
You could leave, I could spare a wolf walker. Nah, it has to be faster.
Yeah.
Good run, everybody. Good run. Let's get the barrel set back up. Drag. I want to see the hustle this time. Stick and move. Do that little thing you do.
How do you do it, Chanix? Do what? Every night you come out here. Every round you come out here and you make magic. Don't you get tired? Don't you want to let him skip the tank once or twice? Don't you ever just want to let him skip the tank fight?
Well, yeah. Don't you ever feel like, I don't know, not jamming the comms one night? Oh sure. Let's see. I could leave the comms. Yeah, it's like how does he see himself?
Yeah.
Right?
It's a good question.
What's it?
Everybody listen to this answer.
No.
Because this is important. You want to know why we do it our best every night?
Because maybe it's that Guardian's first time.
Yeah, that's it. He addresses everyone at that point.
Yeah.
It's a good question. You know what? This is good. Everybody listen to this.
Yeah, everybody, little dregs.
Yeah.
That's a good question. Hey. And I want everybody to listen to the answer.
Everybody listen to the answer.
You know why we do it? You know why we jam the comms every...
You know why we do it? You know why we give 110% every single night? Every single time? Sure, we're tired.
Because maybe, just maybe, it's that Guardian's first time. Yeah, I want everybody to listen to the answer. Why do we jam the comms? Yeah. Not even why do you jams. Why do we give 110%?
Every single time. No matter how tired we all are. I'll tell you why. It's because maybe, just maybe, it's that Guardian's first time.
No. Yeah, no, yeah. It just has a bit faster. So here's what we have currently.
Okay.
It says, all right, good run, everybody. Good run. Let's get the barrel set back up. Drag, I want to see the hustle this time. Stick and move. Tanix the Scarred, how do you do it, man? Do what? How do you bring your A game every fucking night? The Guardians roll in here and you just make magic. Did you ever feel like, I don't know, not jamming the comms one night? That's a good question. And I want everybody to listen to the answer. Why do we give 110% every single time? I'll tell you why. Because maybe, just maybe, it's that Guardian's first time.
Yeah, that's great.
Oh, when I cast the pot, it's like I cast the rod, keeping it hard like a motherfucker gas robot.
I'm reeling cod, today's fresh catch. I mean a podcast, something about nets.
Yes, it gets better when it's wetter. I'm fettered by my fish gear, catch and release, get in that crease when my fish near.
Talk about a plant best laid off that stray. And yes, I crave that tuna with his peck fin splayed. But while I'm glistening from the whole sea, you better listen into TLC.
I got that wild caught salmon. It's tender and it's moist.
Downloadable content, a podcast of choice.